guys, so today I actually am doing a video a little bit differently. I'm actually going to review a car. It's my friend Kenny's. It's a 2017 Mustang GT. Has a few mods into it. It's got a MGW short shifter, Roush axle backs, a custom H-pipe, and a couple other things here and there. So I haven't quite done a car review yet other than driving my own, so I want to go ahead and, definitely feel the difference between this car versus mine, because they did change a lot of things once they came out with the S550 instead of the S197. So I'm going to go over a couple different things, see the differences, and as well let you know how the car handles compared to mine and compared to other cars in general. So with this car, what I will say is definitely, the big differences versus the live axle, which I have, is going to be the independent rear suspension, which is very nice. Definitely can't complain about it. It does handle a lot better than my car. And so with that, you're going to be able to take corners a lot faster, do better autocrossing or road course racing, whereas my car is more set up for kind of like a drag car or a straight line type deal. But I do have to say, I love this short shifter. I'm actually getting one put in mine right now, so I am very excited for that, because the stock transmission, the MT82 in the S197, definitely does suck. The shifting is very sloppy. So I'm very happy to get a feel for this, see what it's like, and see what I should expect out of mine. But right off the bat, what I've noticed about this car is it is quite a bit louder than my car. Looking over the interior of the car compared to mine, it's got a much better looking interior. First of all, I do love the push-to-start. That is a big thing for me. I think that's awesome in these cars. I definitely wish I had that in my car as a factory stock option, because I think that's such a cool feature. I personally hate keys. I think they're cool and all, but that is a thing of the past now. And as well with the new interior, it is a lot nicer looking than the older one, because the older one is something that they kept for way too long. Because with the S197, they did keep that interior pretty much the same from 2005 till 2014. It had its little bit of changes, but it wasn't too much different throughout the years. And so I do like the new updated interior. It's got the nice gauges up here for oil pressure, and so I do really like those. They do come in handy. That's something I don't have, which I think they definitely give off a better, racing vibe, cool feature in the car. And also, looking into the seats here, this one just has the basic seats. It does just have stock cloth black seats. It is a track back, but at the same time, he did opt for the Recaros in it. And they are a lot tighter fitting. They definitely fit a lot better than mine. Mine still are very comfy, but these are a lot more snug. They feel more like a race seat or like a Recaro or a Corpo seat, something of that kind. So I will say I do definitely like these seats a lot better, and obviously they updated the interior tremendously in these cars. It is crazy how much different it is than my car, because they kept the S197, that interior was the same for 9-10 years, and it didn't change much over from 2005, excuse me, up till 2014. So the newer interior, I do love the push to start. That's an option I would love to have in my car that sadly I don't have. But in this car, I gotta say, one of my favorite things inside here is definitely gonna have to be the cup holders. I know that sounds goofy, but in my car, they put them right in the dead center, which I think is just absolutely stupid, right behind the shifter. At least once they went to the 15 and the S550, they moved them off to the right a little bit, so your arm has room outside of the cup holders if you have any drinks in here to go ahead and shift and easily maneuver around. When in my car, I put cups right there, and then my arm sits right on top of them, and I have to shift like that, which is absolutely annoying. So that's something I do love about this car that they did redesign. The center console is a much better design than in the S197. It's something they should have changed a long time ago. Another big difference in this car between mine is the front seems a lot longer in the front end. So looking out the hood, it seems like it goes for quite a long time. So that's something I have noticed as well. I do want to be a little bit more cautious with that while going over bumps or even pulling in anywhere, just making sure I'm not as close as with my car. And it's raining. So that's such a thing in Arizona. This never happens here. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad. But looking at the similarities with my car, it does have a lot of the same track apps and things of that nature. So I do like that aspect. That is something I love in my car. With the track apps, you can go ahead and see, your 0 to 60, 0 to 100. You can see a lot of different things like your air to fuel ratio, inlet air. There's a lot of different things that you can see that, and that's something I do love in both cars that both of them have. One of the biggest things that I love that they did with the S550 that they didn't do with the S197 is the brakes. I don't have the track pack, so I don't know exactly what the Brembos feel like. I am going to get them soon in the future, in the next few months. But this does have the Brembos and the 6 pistons in the front, which are amazing. It took me quite a bit of time to get used to because they are very, very, very touchy. So that is something that I highly, highly like about this car. But in general, I do love the feel of this car. It does feel very snappy. It has a good power band for it. It likes to go more at the top end of the RPMs, which is something I like as well, because you definitely get to hear the car a little bit more. But cruising down the street, I do want to do a couple pulls here, so I'll definitely see what it feels like compared to mine. Overall, power-wise though, feeling the difference, you know, it doesn't feel too much different compared to my Mustang. Definitely does feel, you know, a little bit different. It has a little bit more power with the newer Coyote motor versus mine. So it definitely does feel like it has some more kick to it and snap, but it does pull at the higher end of the car. This car feels like, you know, between 2,000 and 4,000, it still pulls, but it really likes it up in the higher end of the car. That's really where it gets its giddy up and go, is more towards the 5,000, 6,000 RPM range, where you do get towards the red line there. It's something you don't have to upgrade them, that you get straight from the factory. But other than that, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions about either my car or this car, whatever it may be, definitely feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And do like and subscribe if you like the content I'm producing. There will be a lot more coming in the future. My car is getting a lot of work done soon here in the next few days, actually. So there's a lot more to come, and there's going to be a lot of good videos coming soon. Later, guys.